Hello students, I hope you all are fit and fine at home. Welcome in SST class day 1. Today we are going to start lesson 11 Water Resources in India. Now I am going to give introduction of water resources in India. Water is essential for life. We need water to drink, cook food, wash clothes, and to do many other things. Farmers need water to grow crops. About 3/4 of the earth is covered with water. There are many sources of water like rain, groundwater, ponds, lakes, rivers, seas, and oceans. Now let's discuss the big picture of this lesson. I am going to give introduction of lesson water resources, under which I will discuss fresh water, canals, dams, wells, storing water and water harvesting. Now today's class I will discuss introduction of water resources, fresh water and canals. So children, at the end of today's topic you will be able to know about water resources in India. Let's discuss the terms of today's topic. Number 1, irrigation, watering of crops. Number 2, oceans, huge water bodies. Number 3, seas, salty water bodies smaller than an ocean. Number 4, rivers, stream of water flowing from higher ground level to lower ground level. Number 5, lakes, deep depression of water on the earth's surface. Number 6, ponds, a small body of still water formed naturally or by artificial means. Number 7, canals, man-made channels are dug to take river water to dry areas. Number 8, fresh water, water that is not salty. Number 9, underground water, the rainwater that seeps into the ground. Now let's start reading. Life is not possible without water. We need water to drink, cook, bathe, and wash. Apart from these daily uses, we need water for irrigation, fishing, navigation, and for generating electricity. Irrigation means watering of crops. Navigation means the passage of ships. Generating means producing. Let's continue. About 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. It is present in oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Now I will explain this paragraph with the help of these pictures. Life is not possible without water. We need water to drink, cook, bathe, and wash. Apart from these daily uses, we need water for irrigation, fishing, navigation, and for generating electricity. About 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. It is present in oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Now, next topic is fresh water. Fresh water means water that is not salty. Let's read. The sources of fresh water are snow, rivers, lakes, and underground water. Rivers means stream of water flowing from higher ground level to lower ground level. Lakes means deep depression of water on the earth's surface. Underground water means the rainwater that seeps into the ground. Let's continue. The water in the oceans and seas are salty and so not suitable for domestic use or for irrigation. Oceans means huge water bodies. Seas means salty water bodies smaller than ocean. Suitable means acceptable. Domestic means household. Irrigation means watering of crops. See students, The sources of water are snow, rivers, lakes, and underground water. The water in the oceans and seas is not suitable for domestic use or for irrigation. So students, here the question arises, the groundwater level in India is going down. Give your reasons for this. The groundwater level in India is going down due to deforestation. Let's read further. Rain is the main source of fresh water. So students, which is the main source of fresh water? Rain is the main source of fresh water. The rainfall that India gets during monsoon months is not the same throughout the country. Some places get excessive rainfall and some get very little rainfall. Excessive means too much. Only a proper irrigation system can provide water to agricultural fields during the dry period. Irrigation means watering of crops. Agricultural means farming. So children, here the question arises, why do we need a proper irrigation system in India? We need a proper irrigation system in India because some places get excessive rainfall and some get very little rainfall. Now, I will explain this paragraph with the help of these pictures. Rain is a main source of fresh water. Farmers depend upon rainwater for their crops. The rainfall that India gets during the monsoon months is not the same throughout the country. Some places get excessive rainfall and some get very little rainfall. Only a proper irrigation system can provide water to agricultural fields during the dry period. Now next topic is canals. Let's read. River water is taken to the fields through small channels called canals. These canals provide water to dry regions. So students, we can say that man-made channel dug to take river water to the dry areas is called a canal. Regions means areas. Let's continue. In the northern plains, central India, and in the coastal areas, such as canals are built to supply water to agricultural fields. For example, Indira Gandhi Canal in Rajasthan provides water to the drier parts of Rajasthan. Plains means flat and fertile land. Coastal areas means an area along the sea or an ocean. Agricultural means farming. Now, I will explain canals with the help of these pictures. Canal is the man-made channel dug to take river water to the dry areas. In the northern and coastal plains, such as canals are built to supply water to the agricultural fields. Indira Gandhi Canal in Rajasthan provides water to the drier parts of Rajasthan. I hope today's topic is clear to all. So your homework is reread today's topic. Do true or false on page 72. Do question number 1 till 4 of exercise D on page 76. Hordes on page 78. Thank you.